can't say enough good things about the folks at the radio station.
And we got a half moon in the skies. We look up at the starry skies. It's getting dark earlier. So we're fixing to rock and roll. They're going to be kicking toward Lillian Sims as we're going towards the gym. Like I said, if Doug said if you got somebody out there usually listens on the radio, if they got a smartphone, try to help them out, talk them through it. Don't forget, tomorrow evening or Sunday evening, this game will be live on, well, not live, but it will be on YouTube. You can go back and watch it much as you want.
Weird being here for the first time in 3 weeks, having 2 weeks off.
I know. Washington-Wilkes kicks it, little low-line kick. It's going to take a bounce and picked up by Kelby Glaze. Here comes Kelby Glaze. Kelby Glaze at the 20. Hits hard at about the 22-yard line.
He slipped down on the turf.
He slipped down on the turf.
Yeah.
So
just lost
the center. He's going to hand it off to the far right for a little bit of a gain, maybe a yard. Number 3, Christian Harris for probably about a yard, a gain of 1.
Christian Elam.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we got 2 Christians.
We got 2 Christians. We got a lot of Christians.
Got 3 Christians.
Well, we got a lot of Christians. Going to be 2nd and 9 for the Red Devils. Lincoln County comes back out in all red. Goodness gracious, the red machine. Here we go. Makai Wade under center. One wide receiver out to the left. Going to hand it off. Oh, my goodness, here comes Jonathan Norman. Jonathan Norman at 30. Jonathan Norman at 35, 36, 37. He takes them all down with him. Took 2 riding on his back. It's going to be a big first down for Lincoln County. Ball around the 38-yard line. Big gain there for Jonathan Norman.
Yeah, he really just outran everybody. He had some guys that had decent angles on him, but his speed was just too much, and they couldn't catch up with him.
So ball at the 38, 1st and 10, Lincoln County. They waste no time, come back to the line. C.J. Cried in there, wide receiver, off to the right. Makai Wade under center. He's going to hand it off. Here comes Kelby Glaze. Kelby Glaze at 40. Oh, he gets hit right at the 41-yard line. He almost jumped another one, got hit in midair and went down hard. Ball on the 41, 2-yard gain. 3-yard gain for Kelby Glaze. Going to be 2nd and 7. 10:36 left to go here in the first. Still nothing as we get started here at Larry Campbell Stadium, Buddy Bufford Field. On a cool night in Lincoln.
Feeling better and better.
Makai Wade under center. He's going to hand it off. Here comes Kelby Glaze again. Kelby Glaze comes out of there, bowls one over around the 45 and falls into the 46. Big gain there again by Kelby Glaze. Hard run. Going to bring us 3rd and about 2.5. They're going to place the ball at the 46-yard line. Bad spot there, looks like.
I thought he fell forward a little bit more than that.
I think he did too. C.J. Cried out to the right. Again, tight set by the Red Devils. Kyle Wade under center. Go hand off. Here comes Kelby Glaze again. He gets enough for a first down just over the 50-yard line, 48-yard line, 1st and 10, Lincoln County. 9:49 and the clock's running. As we said, a cool night here in Lincoln. And the moon's about a half moon.
Almost.
Ball at the 49, 1st and 10, Lincoln County. We're just up from the diamond, just a hair. Kyle Wade under center. He's going to roll out. He's looking. He's got him one across the middle. Who's he got? Almost intercepted.
He caught it.
Fell into
the hands of number 14.
Christian Harris. Almost intercepted by the Tigers. Kind of deflected off his hand. And he's all the way down to the 19-yard line. 1st and 10, Lincoln County. And we're in the Red Devil zone.
He had 2 guys open deep, and he just barely underthrew it because he was rolling against his throw, and it made it hard for him to make a good throw, but he got it just high enough off the fingertips of that Tiger defender, fell right in the hands of Christian Harris. But 2 guys over the top would have scored if he would have put 6 more inches on it.
So 1st and 10, ball at the 19. Makai Wade under center, got a man in motion. He's going to hand it off. Here comes Makai Wade keeps it, quarterback sneak. The Magic Man does it again down to the 14-yard line. A little quarterback option there as he pulled it back in. He took it himself all the way down to the 14-yard line. So good run there by Makai. Ball on the 15. They're going to place it. Bad spots already twice. Ball on the 15, 2nd and 6. 8:31 left to go here in the first. Still nothing. We're knocking on the door. Kyle Wade under center. Does a little fake start there with Kelby Glaze. He gets back set. Here comes Kelby Glaze. Kelby Glaze comes around the side. He's looking for a hole. He finds one. He's dancing down inside around the 5-yard line.
And give Kelby Glaze credit right there, Leighton. He held up to let his blocker get out in front of him to get on the block, and it opened up a lot more yardage. If he would have ran full speed, they would have tackled him after a gain of about 4, but instead he gets about 10 because of his blocker.
So we're first and goal at the 4. Now we're breathing like the big bad wolf. We're blowing on the door. We're finna go inside.
Very patient run by Kelby. That was nice.
C.J. cried out to the left. We're facing towards the gym. We're looking right at the scoreboard. We're going to run it again. Outside Jonathan Norman, and he just walks in. He kind of waltzed in. Not really walking, just kind of waltzed in to make it 6-0 Lincoln County. And just like that, 6-0 on them Tigers. 7:51 left to go here in the first. 6-0 for the Red Devils.
That was about as perfect of a first drive as you could draw up.
Oh, man, it couldn't get no better. 1 pass, 1 completion, about 8 runs. Here comes Partridge. I bet he's missed kicking. Partridge lined up, and it's good. 7-0 Lincoln County on top. 3 yards for the Red Devils, and brings it up 7-0. Fortune Partridge gets ready, got the ball teed up. Fortune Partridge gets ready. The touchback kid, and it's going to get back in there and then for another touchback. So touchback city for Fortune Partridge. 7:51 left to go here in the first. 7-0 Lincoln County on top as the Tigers will take off. 1st and 10 ball at the 20.
And it was funny last night. I was riding with a van of people coming back from North Carolina last night, and one of the big topics of conversation was Lincoln County's kicker. When's the last time you talked about Lincoln County football? And the kicker was the main part of the conversation. And then Fortson starting on defense tonight as well. So not only is he a great kicker, as we've said several times, he loves contact.
Oh, yeah.
He's playing out there at corner right now. So Washington comes out on offense. They break 1 wide out right in the shotgun, 1 wide out to the left. Running back to the right of the quarterback. Takes the handoff on a jet sweep to the right side. In the backfield, tackled for a loss by Aiden Deutschel. And who's number that was Christian Harris.
Christian Harris and Aiden Deutschel for the tackle. So a loss on the play of 2 yards for the Tigers. Going to bring up 2nd and 12.
People keep calling me. I'm sorry.
You good?
People are telling me about the static on the radio and trying to let them know. We'll remind everybody again, if you are on the radio, they are having power issues. Make sure you download the app.
You're a pastor, man. You don't have to apologize for using the phone.
So here we go. 2nd down, 12 to go. 2 wide outs to the left. Quarterback in the shotgun, takes the snap, hands it off to his running back, goes across the left guard. And he's fighting forward. We wrapped him up at the line, but he does get about 4 on the carry. It's going to be 3rd down and about 7 to go now, maybe 6.
Strong run there by the Tigers.
Yeah, he gets up to the 20, looks like about the 23-yard line. And we're going to say 3rd and 7. And so big 3rd down already for this Lincoln County defense. This time they spread us out. 3 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left. Quarterback in the shotgun, running back to his right. They take their time snapping the ball, looking over to the sideline to get the play. Seems to be a little confusion by the running back, but there we go. That looks like they got it now. Nope, still confused. Don't know where to line up. Quarterback takes the snap, goes back. Oh, he fumbles it.
Fumbles it on the ground. Red Devil ball.
He just tried to pass the ball. It was going to be a screen pass to the right, and it just slipped out of his hands. Nobody hit him. It just slipped and
75
fell down.
With the recovery. Gene Charles with the recovery.
And Lincoln County's going to take over on offense with great field position in the red zone at the 15-yard line.
Newberry, what did it look like down there?
Look, I know Kelby was real patient on that run, but he was running right towards me, and I tell you, that kid is running with some purpose tonight.
All right, what'd you see on the fumble there?
I was on the far side of the field. I couldn't really see good. I was on the defensive side, so I didn't really see what happened.
I got you.
I think when he's exchanged hands, he may have smaller hands too. I mean, people don't realize having big hands as a quarterback is important. So just slipped out.
First and 10 for Lincoln County. Ball on the 15. Makai Wade under center. Here comes Kelby Glaze again. Hops one over the line of scrimmage.
That's his new move.
Yeah. Gets about a yard, maybe a half, a yard and a half. Going to bring up 2nd and 8 for the Red Devils. 6:03 left to go in the first. A fumble by the Tigers puts us in business. Ball on the 13. 2nd and 8. Under 6 minutes left to go here in the first.
Yeah, definitely need to capitalize here with this field position.
Makai Wade again under center. Devils wasting no time. Got a man in motion. He's going to keep it himself. The Magic Man, he's at the 5. He's going to waltz into the end zone himself. Makai Wade, the Magic Man, keeps it himself. And Lincoln County's up 13-0. 5:37 left to go in the first. Just like that, folks, you snap your fingers and it's 13-0.
And give credit to Thomas McQuarter blocking out on the edge as a wide receiver. Makai had it. He could go either way, cut back inside, but it was because Thomas was doing a great job keeping his man engaged. Makai could have done whatever he wanted.
He had a path for 2 school buses to go through. Forts and Partridge in for the extra point. Good snap, good hold. We all good. 14-0. Radio. Mr. Doug says Miss Nancy's listening at home, and she's on the Jenna's listening on the radio over at the store, and she can hear it wall to wall and treetop tall. So here we go. 5:37 left to go in the first. 14-0. Lincoln County on top. Forts and Partridge again. High kickoff. It's going to be a little short. Going to fall about the 5-yard line, and here come the Tigers. Tigers weaving and bobbing, weaving and bobbing. He's breaking one. He's all the way to the 50. He's at the 45. He's still on his feet. Get him down, get him down. Take the Tiger by the tail all the way down to the 20-yard line. So big return there for the Tigers. And as we thought they may go gentle into that good night, all of a sudden a kickoff return all the way down to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 Tigers.
Yeah, Kelby Glaze made a huge hit on a blocker right at the runner. And what he actually ended up doing, he hit him so hard and knocked him backwards, he actually ended up opening a lane, not on purpose. He made a great hit, but it opened up a lane for the return man to run right up the middle because Kelby was, he blew the guy up, but it opened it up. So here we go.
They're going to place the ball. Looks like they're going to walk it back. Is there a flag or something? Did we miss
flag
something?
on the play. I thought they called a horse collar tackle. Yeah, they did. There we go.
So it will be against the Red Devils. They will move them all the way up inside the 10, right at the 10-yard line. Be 1st and 10 Tigers, ball on the 10. So probably first and goal at the 10.
Drew Huff just tried to save the touchdown, reached out and grabbed him last second and pulled him back by the horse collar. So that is going to move them up. So it's going to be 1st and goal from the 10. So Washington comes out 2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right, running back to the left of the quarterback. Takes the snap, hands it off, goes across his right guard and center, and there's not much room. He is moving forward a little bit, and he's still moving forward, but they blow it dead. It looks like they're going to mark it down at the 7-yard line, maybe the 8.
He was kind of sideways there. He really wasn't getting forward. He got the 2 yards, but then he started going sideways. I'm about like you, John. I think it's about 2 yards, probably 2nd and goal at the 8. And they are going to place the ball at the 8-yard line. Under 5 minutes left to go here in the first. Again, 14-0. Awesome kickoff return by the Tigers. Puts them in business at the 10-yard line after a penalty.
Something going on the field with the officials. Trying to get the play clock set. There we go. Now they're going. Having some play clock issues there. Who's the 44 strong player tonight? Did we decide?
Was it Crike? CJ
Okay,
Crike?
well, that's who made the hit then. It was not Kelby. I was looking. I said, that looks like CJ. That's who made the hit. So Washington takes the snap. Fakes the handoff.
Flag on the play with the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, fakes the handoff. It was an option play by the quarterback, and I was following the running back because I thought he handed off, but the quarterback does keep it, goes across his left tackle, and is going to pick up a few, but there's going to be a hold on the play, and that's going to come back and make it. That's a big holding call right there because it would have been 3rd and goal from about the 5, and now it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 17.
Nothing will stop you like a hold call. Clock at 4:06 here in the first. Again, 14-0 for the Devils.
Actually, they're going to put it on the 18-yard line. Yes. So Washington now has a little bit of work to do to get in the end zone now. 2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. Quarterback in the shotgun. Running back is to his right. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Quarterback is going to keep it. Good job by Lincoln County being disciplined on both running backs. Number 75, Gene Charles on the tackle after a pickup of 2, maybe 3. Let's see where they put the ball down.
And he really got
to be on the 15, so that's going to make it 3rd and goal from the 15.
Charles really stuck him there on the tackle too, right in the numbers. Yeah, right in the chest.
Both of those options were covered well that time. The quarterback really waited a long time to hand that ball off, to keep it, because the defense was doing a really good job of staying in place to make both plays. So 3rd and 15. Quarterback takes the snap, goes back to pass. We got 2 Red Devils.
Got a fumble
he
on
fumbles
play.
again. And I think Lincoln County recovers again, and they do.
2 fumbles in the first quarter.
Oh, my
for
goodness.
Tigers.
And that time he was hit, had 2 Red Devils running all up in his face. I didn't get numbers on that, Leighton. I don't know if you saw.
Kelby Glaze with the strip sack right there. Kelby Glaze.
Kelby Glaze. Okay, 2 came off the left side of that offensive line, and they had a clean shot. Quarterback couldn't do anything, had no time, and Kelby Glaze with a strip sack.
He got bum rushed back there, and I'm talking about quick fashion. Newsbury, what did it look like?
It was.
A possible score by the Tigers. Big stop. Here comes Makai Wade with the offense, wasting no time. Here comes Jonathan Norman trying to get around the side. Goes out at the 25-yard line.
Flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be a hold against Lincoln County.
Man, we can't catch a break. So Jonathan Norman around the side with a gain of 1. And possibly going to be coming back with a hold, and it will be. So it'll be first down. 1st and 19 for the Red Devils. And we're going on by the Tigers at wrong times. Makai Wade's going to hand off. Man, he comes out of there like a jet. Who is that?
I think that was Christian. No, that was number 4 that time.
Adrian Jones. Now, 9th grader, he come out of there like he shot out of a cannon, and he's all the way down at the 30-yard line.
It was a good fake. They faked the handoff and did a pump fake, and then handed it off to Aiden Jones going across the right side of the line, and a huge hole opened up. The whole defense bit on the fake. Good. That was a really good pickup on 1st and 20.
So 2nd down, and we're back in business. 2nd and about 3.5, 1:48 left to go. Makai Wade brings the Devils back to the line. Tight set in there, foot to foot and toe to toe. Makai Wade got a man in motion. He's going to hand it off. Here comes Aiden Jones again. As it will be close to a first down. And it will be a first down. Down to the 31-yard line, 32-yard line. Be 1st and 10 Lincoln County. 1:31 left to go in the first.
Yes. 2 times you've called his name back-to-back this early in the game.
So ball will be, I think they're going to place us at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 ball on the 34. Here comes C.J. Crichton. He's coming towards the visitor side, and we're going towards the gymnasium. Makai Wade under center.
Yeah, false start. Yeah, the running back moved his arm back there.
So false start by the Devils, going to bring up 1st and 15. Ball will be placed back on the 29-yard line.
A little bit of a flinch.
And guys looked like they were coming. Both linebackers stepped forward right
I saw them. That's why I thought it was going to be against the Tigers, because they moved up. I thought they were almost in the neutral zone. They moved up so far. They wasn't hiding at that time. They were coming. C.J. Crichton back out. He's going to be on the left side. They're going to hand it off again. Straight up the gut. Number 3, Elam. So good carry for Elam. He gets back the 5 yards. It gets about 6. I'll bring up 2nd and 9. We're at 38 seconds and going here in the first. Ball on the 35-yard line. Again, 14-0 Lincoln County here at Larry Campbell Stadium, Buddy Bufford Field in beautiful downtown Lincoln. Makai Wade under center. He's going to hand it off, a little cross buck. Here comes Jonathan Norman. And I think he was so surprised he had a lane that open.
It was a hold on the left tackle. And
Because
There's a second flag down here. It must have been a second hold. The first flag on the far end of the field, that's a hold on the left tackle. This one may have been a wide receiver on the hold. So, man, that was going to be a big play. They didn't have to hold.
He was just – I mean, I think he kind of scared him. He was so wide open out there by himself.
Yeah, man, that's unfortunate because that was definitely a hold that wasn't necessary.
So there will be flags on receivers out to the right. Makai Wade under center. Now you got 3 wide receivers. You're going to throw it out quick. Here comes C.J. Cripe fighting them off. It's a quick pass.
Good pickup, though.
Good pickup play there for the Devils as the first quarter comes to an end. So we're going to pause and come back to you. The end of one here in Lincolnton. 14-0. Red Devils on top. 98.7 FM Lincoln County Broadcast Network.
By putting the ball on the ground 2 different times and us getting a hold of it.
Yes, sir.
Depending on what they do here, Leighton, I think this could be 4-down territory, possibly, if they get it within about 2 or 3 yards.
So 3rd and 9 for the Devils. Kyle Wade under center. He's rolling out. He's looking. He's looking. He's looking. He's got Tigers all around him. Tigers and Bears on mine. He throws it away. So it'll be 4th down for the Devils.
Probably going to see Spencer Stewart come out.
And he hadn't getting much work this year. So
he hadn't, but he's kicking great. I think I read somewhere that he was averaging
like 59 yards?
No, not 59.
Oh, man,
about
I think
49, I think, though.
Well, I was off by 10
College
yards.
and NFL players don't
I know,
average
man,
59.
but I was
I think he is averaging about 50.
I'm trying to boost him up, man. You did me wrong there. I'm trying to help him out.
Yeah. I mean, he's been kicking great this year. So Spencer Stewart does line up. Punt is away. Beautiful punt. I mean, I'm talking picture perfect all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Can't get no better than that.
I mean, it spiraled beautifully. Great punt that time.
And just kind of held up
10,
in the air.
20, 30, 40. That was a 45-yarder roughly.
The fall there just kind of held it in place and let it fly up in the sky.
Great punt.
I don't know if y'all noticed that, but that's I was wide open on that pass. That's 2 times this season I've been wide open.
Well, what you doing over there, man? Come on. So Washington comes out, their third possession of the ball game. They've got 2 fumbles so far. Last possession, they had it 1st and goal from the 10 and didn't get any points. That was crushing for their offense. This time they are 25-yard line, 1st and 10. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Quarterback's in the shotgun all by himself. Takes the snap, goes back. It's going to be throws it way over the head. They call that a lateral, I think. They are calling that a backwards lateral.
Oh, my goodness.
And they're going to say Lincoln County got it.
So 3.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, he overthrew his receiver. Leighton, I don't know who he was throwing it to. I mean, he only had one receiver out there.
Are they confirmed with the backwards lateral there? I guess they are. So it will be recovered by Lincoln County. Ball on the 20. And, I mean, that's almost as good as a kickoff return. I mean,
wow.
That's good as a pass.
His man was wide open, and I think they were probably going to get a decent gain, probably 5 or 10 yards, and he just overthrew him by 10 yards. And, I mean.
So Lincoln County will have the ball on the 19. 1st and 10, Lincoln County. 3 turnovers here in the first half for the Tigers. Makai Wade under center, going to hand off Jonathan Norman. Jonathan Norman trying to get it. He spins around. Somebody held on to his leg there as he spun around trying to get loose. Probably a gain of a yard, going to bring up 2nd and 9. And we had to get Johnny on the phone. When's the last time the Tigers have fumbled 3 times in the first half?
All 3 possessions, 100% fumble on every possession.
Ball is down to around the 17-yard line. Going to make it 2nd and 8 for the Devils. And we're going towards Lillian Sims.
I would have to say that's one of the first times ever in the history of football.
2nd and 8 for the Red Devil machine. Here they go, handing straight up the gut. And they're trying to hold on to Glaze and push him back and push him back. And the fares come to town. We're giving out free rides.
Between these things, I will tell everybody real quick, Leighton, that we got some big sporting events coming up this week. Our middle school is playing for the championship against Washington on Wednesday, and our Lady Devil softball team starts the playoffs this Wednesday
Where are they
against
on?
Clinch County at home, I believe.
Clinch County at home?
I believe. I know they're playing clinch from what I saw.
So ball.
Both having good seasons.
Ball on the 15, 3rd and 6. Going to hand off again, straight to the middle. Makai Wade's going to try to take himself. The Magic Man, he's moving and shaking over there as he goes down to around. Where did he go out at?
He's right at the first down marker. It should have been no gain on the play, but he was able to somehow Houdini his way out.
Newberry,
looks like they're going to mark it down short by a yard.
Newberry, he was dancing out there for you.
Yeah, he was right here in front of me. I don't know what the spot should be right on the 10. I don't know. I guess he is a little short because it's a half yard to go.
Well, I'm sure they're going to go for it. It's going to be 4th and short, 9:44 left to go here in the second. Again, 14-0. Lincoln County on top. 3 fumbles in the first half. 3 turnovers, for the Tigers so far in the first half.
Good gracious. Quarterback sneak's going to get about 5 yards, Leighton.
Oh, my goodness, what a sneak. We snuck it for 5 yards, and we're all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to be 1st and goal at the 5 for the Devils. And we're knocking on the door again.
Got some extracurriculars down here with some pushing after the play. I can't believe there wasn't a flag.
It's too soon. It's too soon for that.
Both teams involved there. I thought for sure it would be offsetting personal fouls, but they kept the flag in their pocket.
Well, so 1st and goal for the Devils. Ball at the 5, 5.5. Again, Lincoln County looking down at Lillian Sims, and here we go.
My 9-year-old daughter could have got that first down with that push that offensive line just got.
Makai Wade under center. He's going to say it. Uh-oh, what happened?
Flag on the play. I think it's going to be a false start.
So false start against the Red Devils. We'll move them back 5 yards. Going to be 1st and goal at the 10.
Fans over here on this side of the field is a little lifeless right now.
Trying to keep it alive.
Man, this will be a hard one to watch tonight. I'm not going to lie.
So they ball about 10.5. Might as well. They're calling it 11. Gill's called 11. I'll call 11. 1st and goal at 11. Under 9 minutes left to go here in the first half. Makai Wade under center. 1 wide receiver out to the left. Makai Wade going back, trying to pitch it out. And he does. He finds Kelby Glaze in the promised land. Touchdown pass. Hit him around the 3-yard line.
It's got to be a touchdown. They hadn't signaled it yet.
Was he out of bounds?
There's no way.
What are they waiting on? What Newberry, what happened?
His foot hit the pylon. I don't know how they called him out on the 8-inch line, but his foot hit the pylon. It's still laying down there on the ground.
Man, and I think that, if I'm not mistaken, that would have been Kelby's first reception touchdown of his career. I don't remember another one.
So we're 2nd and goal at the 1-inch line.
Wow. He definitely looked to get in from here.
Makai Wade most likely with a quarterback sneak this time, and he does. Straight up the gut. Come on, give me the signal. What are y'all doing now? What happened?
Did they throw another flag?
Called a false start. I didn't see anybody move unless he didn't get set for that 1 second after he got up to the center.
Oh, my goodness.
What, did somebody fall?
Huh?
Did somebody fall?
I think the coaches are there. They're probably slamming their feet down.
Yeah, well, it scared me.
Even the fans.
We want to put it on the throat right here. We're going to hand it off. Here comes Jonathan Norman trying to get around the side. He held up by the Tigers. Great tackle, group tackle there by the Tigers as you got a loss on the play.
I believe that's the first loss of the day.
So a big tackle there on Jonathan Norman by the Tigers. He could not break them. And they're
got him at no gain. Put
no
the ball
gain.
right back where it was, so we won't take that loss of a play.
All right. So 3rd and goal at the 6. 7:45 left to go here in the first quarter. We got the score here. They're giving it to us. So ball at the 6. Here come the Devils. Makai Wade up to the line. We foot to foot and toe to toe. 1 wide receiver. Makai Wade going back in the end zone.
Oh, he had him, just overthrew him. There's a slant by C.J. Crite.
So we missed an opportunity there to score a touchdown as we were right at the pylon and could not get it in. It will bring up 4th down. Most likely you'll get a Fortson Partridge field goal out of this one.
Ball just sailed on him there, but C.J. was wide open. That was a missed one there. Makai doesn't miss that throw much.
So Lincoln County will settle for the field goal. About a 22-yard field goal, and we got a flag on the play.
False start again. I tell you, The offensive line's getting all the push they want on every play, but the false starts tonight are really going to bother the coaches.
So we add 5 yards. We'll make it a 27-yard field goal this time for Mr. Fortson Partridge. 28-yard field goal.
Oh,
man, don't tell me again.
The same lineman moved again, but I'll say this. Somebody in the white shirts are over here. They're screaming and hollering, so I don't know if that's
a foul.
I know.
Yeah, that's a delay of game by the defense.
I'm the only one that can hear it, but it is happening.
So another 5-yard pushback.
Yeah,
so we get ready for Fortson Partridge. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up, and it's good. 7:15 left to go here in the second. 17-0. Lincoln County finna kick off to them Tigers. They'll be going towards the gym. And here comes Fortson Partridge. Hey, put a leg in it that time. Going to fall around the 2-yard line. And here come the Tigers. Tigers running this time. Got another hole again.
Yeah, it was. Big hole opened up.
Down to the 35-yard line. I think what's happened is Fortson he's what's the word I'm looking for? He's got them soft on the kickoff returns because he kicks it in the end zone so much they hadn't had no practice.
Yeah. The coverage has been great all season. I mean, at this level, really, you want it to land between the 5 and the goal line, just where he's been putting it, because usually our coverage has been able to stop him before the 20. But this time, another good return. The ball up at the 36-yard line. So Washington in the shotgun. Takes the snap, goes back to pass. Oh, nope, he's going to be a draw.
Oh, sack.
Man, he was there. That was so quick. Was that Charles Jean Charles?
That was 75, ain't it?
Yeah, number 75.
Good gracious, was that quick. I mean, it was going to be a quarterback draw where he pump faked, and he tucked the ball, and before he could move, the defender was already all over him on the tackle for loss. It's going to be back at the 31-yard line, 5-yard loss. Second down, 15 to go.
John, you know what's better than Friday night football? Well, just as good as Friday night football.
What was that?
Friday night chicken wings.
Chicken wings. I'm over here ready for this halftime to hit. I'm watching Doug eat them. I'm ready to eat some. I did eat 4 before the game. So, quarterback takes the snap, hands it off to his running back. Again, we are all over the backfield.
My goodness gracious.
Charles Jean Charles. Nope, that was number 35 that time. The
and
first
CJ
one there.
Cricht cleaned it up.
Jeremiah
with the
Wynn wraps him up, and CJ comes in and throws him down for another loss. A loss of 2 more. It's going to make it 3rd and 17.
They brought the hammer that time. So 3rd and 14, under 6 minutes left to go here in the first half. 3rd and long, almost back to Tyrone.
Quarterback in the shotgun. I don't know if they have the offense to go 17 yards on a 3rd down play.
I don't think so, but I could be wrong.
5 down lineman. Quarterback is wrapped up again in the backfield.
Agent Jones.
Agent Jones, number 4.
Ninth grader.
Freshman that has already had 2 big runs tonight now gets in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of about 9 more yards, and it's going to make it they almost at Bales, and they got to get all the way to Gibson Tire. So I think we're going to punt it. They're going to punt it away. We're probably going to end up with really good field position here. We got Mackay standing at the 40. We have Jonathan Norman standing at the 49.
So 4th and 26, ball on the 20. They're fixing to kick off to the Devils.
And I wouldn't be surprised if we go after this kick the way we're getting in there, Leighton. I don't know if they might go after this block. Timeout
for the Tigers. So right before, as we get down close to halftime here in Lincoln, and 4:46 left to go in the second. 17-0, Devils on top. Come back 26. Ball on the 20.
Snap is good. He's rolling to his right to kick it. It's going to be a rugby kick, and it's going to bounce. Good kick. Very good kick. It's going to bounce at the 45 and get all the way down to the 39, 34-yard line. Rugby kick. You don't see that much in high school right now.
So ball on the 34-yard line. 1st and 10, Lincoln County. Again, 17-0 for the Red Devils.
Smart bode well, I think, going into halftime.
So Lincoln County comes out. Here comes C.J. Cried at wide receiver. He's coming to the right. We're going toward Lillian Sims. Makai Wade under center. Kai Wade. He's going to take it himself. He's looking. Oh, he's got a man out in the flat. Go flying. Jonathan Norman. And fly, baby, fly. 10 touchdown. Big pass there from Makai to Jonathan Norman. He never missed a stride.
On the money.
On the money.
You couldn't have threw that any better.
Big time play there by the Devils to make it 23-0. And Jonathan Norman's a fast man. He never had to break stride. Had about a 5-foot step on his man. He was in his back pocket, caught the ball, and took off. My goodness, my goodness. Virginia, there's a Santa Claus. 4:25 left to go here in the first. 23-0, Lincoln County on top.
So
Fortson Partridge in for the extra point. And just like that, it's 24-0. In the second quarter, 4:25 left to go. 24-0, Lincoln County on top. As Fortson Partridge getting ready to kick off to the Tigers again, who are doing a little meowing right now. Not really no roaring, just a little meowing. They're still at the door, a little scratching a little bit. And here comes Fortson Partridge, kick it off, big kickoff this time, and into the end zone for a touchback. I want to give a couple shout-outs, if I can. My wife's over in North Augusta. She's getting ready to go to Tennessee in the morning, do some volunteer work, helping those people out there towards that area. John was out there. When were you out there, John? Wednesday?
Wednesday and Thursday. Got back about midnight last night.
Megan's going somewhere around the border of North Carolina, Tennessee, do some volunteer work tomorrow, help some people. Also want to give a shout-out to Montana and Cody Davis's girlfriend and baby girl in Texas. They're listening to us live on the radio. Want to give a shout-out to them. And always good for a shout-out.
Well, we give a shout-out to Brandy Helton today. It's her birthday. So happy birthday, Brandy. Quarterback in the shotgun, takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Quarterback's going to keep it. Oh, big hole opens up, and he's going to get all the way up to the 40-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of about 20 on the play.
Maybe there is a little life left in that Tiger.
That was the biggest play of the day for the Tigers. Yeah, happy birthday, Brandy. My daughter's birthday is tomorrow.
My goodness.
Happy birthday,
All these
Arabella.
birthdays, and I was born in April. Ain't that say?
Well, they say October's got the most birthdays because it's 9 months from Valentine's Day, baby.
There you go.
Quarterback in the shotgun, takes the snap, hands it off to his running back. He's looking. He got nowhere to go, and it's going to be a tackle for a loss. I'm trying to see.
Number 10 was in there, Huff.
Huff was
Drew
in
Huff
there,
was in
okay.
there.
There's a whole lot of Red Devils in the backfield at the time. He's trying to use his – running back's trying to use speed to get around that edge, and they just have nowhere to go back there. I mean, nowhere. There are Red Devils all around them, got them surrounded on every play. So second down, 11 to go. Ball on the 39. Quarterback in the shotgun, 2 wideouts to the left. Looking over the sideline. Trying to get his running back set. Running back, he don't know where to set. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff to his running back. Quarterback is going to keep it on the option, and he is. Oh, it's a fumble.
Now
they're going to say it was down. I don't know if he was. That sure looked like he was awful high. That ball came out, but okay. It's going to make it 3rd down and 5. He did pick up about 6 on the play.
Looked like to me he was still standing.
There was no way he was down.
Newberry, did you see that?
Y'all were closer to it than I was, and I was screened with some defensive players. I didn't even see the ball come out until they had hold of it.
They might have tried to stop, forward progress or whatever, but he definitely was up. So 3rd down, 5 to go. Actually, they're going to say 4 to go. Quarterback in the shotgun, tight formation this time. Everybody in tight. Quarterback up, flag on the play, false start. That's going to move them back 5, make it 3rd and 9.
So it makes it 3rd and 9, 2:23 left to go here in the second again. 24-0, and Devils on top as we're getting close to halftime and wing time.
I think Doug ate them all.
No, I think there's some still left. We want to thank Fast Times again for the chicken wings. And
We're supposed
just
to get double tonight since we didn't have to play last time.
We'll give a take. Barbecue sandwiches will be back tomorrow. Hurricane's not stopping the barbecue. Y'all go by Fast Time and get your barbecue sandwich.
So 3rd and 9, here they come. Clock is running under 2 minutes now in the half. Lincoln County up 24-0. Flag on the play. What are they? Well, I think they called a timeout. I think the flag was for a delay of game, but they did take a timeout.
Well, they got one. Okay, I thought they had 2 left. But anyway, they got 1 left. So Washington takes a timeout. We're going to stay here with you as we're going to get ready for halftime. And 9 for the Tigers. 1:50 left to go here in the second quarter. And the Tiger band is lining up on the home side over there.
So they come out of the shotgun, 3 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left, spread it out all over the place. Quarterback takes the snap, hands it off to his running back, and nowhere to go. Nobody even put a blocker on him. We had 4 Red Devils. That poor guy, he didn't know what to do. There was so much red around him.
3rd and 9, why wouldn't you pass? I'm not questioning, but that's.
Well, I think some of the throws he's made tonight have probably you got to remember he's fumbled twice on passes. And then the one, so they get ready to punt it away, see if they rugby it again. This time they bring everybody in. Last time they spread everybody out. And this time it was not a rugby kick. They actually do a regular kick, and Mackay is going to catch it and get wrapped up right away. Good coverage that time by the Tigers.
The Tigers ate him up that time, put him on the turf. He's on the 25. Be 1st and 10, Lincoln County. Ball on the 25. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. As the clock will probably run out on us, we're going to try. If he gives us another pass like he pulled out of his hat just a little bit ago, we're going to be in business again. 24-0, Lincoln County on top. Again, we're live. So Lincoln County, Mackay Wade under center, 2 wide receivers to the right. And here we go. Mackay Wade rolls out. He's looking, going to throw it back to his left.
Beautiful play call.
Here comes C.J. Crichton. Oh, my goodness, he got some motor on him and gets pushed out of bounds. Who was that?
14, number 14.
I'm sorry.
Christian Harris.
Beautiful
Man, play call.
Beautiful play. They were looking, all of them were looking to the left, and he was over there by himself on the right. Picked up big yardage all the way down to the 48-yard line. So big play there.
Smart personnel grouping, too. They put Jonathan Norman and C.J. on the right side, so when he rolled to the right like it was going to be to them, everybody bit.
So 27-yard pickup for the Devils, and we're now in business. 1st and 10, ball on the 47. Mackay Wade goes rolling out again. He's going to heave-ho down the field. Here we go. And throws it up into the hands of C.J. Crichton, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. He ran into the end zone. He jumped up in the air, grabbed it from a Tiger defender, and he's all the way down at the 18-yard line.
And his toe barely touched out of bounds lately. Barely. It would have been a touchdown if he could have kept his toe 1 more inch on the inside when he started running.
So Lincoln County, 2 pass plays right down the field. 1st and 10, ball on the 18. Just 1 minute 7 seconds left to go here in the first half. And Coach Hopkins is not going quietly into the locker room at halftime.
And once again, C.J. making a play and making Wade look great.
Yeah, C.J. made that one.
So Wade under center again, 2 wide receivers out to the left, going toward Lillian Sims. He goes back. He's looking. He's got Tigers coming for him, and he's going to throw it out of bounds. The clock stops at 1 minute. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 18. He was back there dancing. He was looking for an opening.
Smart play coverage was really tight on everybody on this side of the field. Just get rid of it, leave to play another down.
It was. I think he had a seam route open up quick. If you're supposed to throw a seam route between 15 and 22 yards because if you wait too long, it's really dangerous. But he had a seam route right up the middle just on time. But if you miss it, don't make that throw. And he didn't see it when it happened.
So Lincoln County. Wade under center. He's going to go back. He's going to throw it out quick. Oh, my goodness. They met him right as he tried to catch the ball.
He did catch it. I don't even know how he held on to it.
Jonathan Norman, I don't know how he kept it in his hands, but he got blowed up right around the 25-yard line. So a loss on the play, a big loss.
DJ, quick pass on a slant. He's got the plenty of field to work with there. Open up.
So 3rd and 18 for the Devils. And they're going to heave it up. And here comes Crite. And Crite tried to. Great defensive play there by the Tigers as he was in front of Crite. They both timed the jump at the same time. And it's going to bring up 4th down for the Devils. Most likely another 41-yard field goal, excuse me. Hike is good. Hold is good. Kick is up.
It's good.
And 41-yard field goal for Fortune Partridge. So it makes it 27-0, Lincoln County on top. 41-yard field goal. Just saying. Thinking about something.
Must have been something important. He took his headset off
I
to
did
whisper it.
Well, I was, and then I'll just tell you at halftime. So,
yeah, I believe I'd go to half down 27 if I was
I think
him.
I would too. So Fortune Partridge kicks off, a little squib kicks, squib. It's bouncing everywhere. And they're going to pick it up, and they're going to run it out all the way to about the 29, 30-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 Tigers with 27 seconds left to go here in the second. Again, 27-0. Lincoln County. Been all Lincoln County here in the first half.
I was thinking, Leighton, doesn't Washington have a skilled player that was a starter for Lincoln County that's playing for them now? For some reason, I was thinking we had one of our guys from a couple of years ago move over to Washington, but I can't remember who it was.
I want to, but I can't remember. Ball on the 31, 1st and 10.
NIL money now in high school.
I mean, they got money like that in Washington. We can give out some. So ball on 31, 1st and 10. Quarterback in the shotgun. They're going to hand it off to the Tigers. Tigers running around. They do run one play.
That'll be it.
And that's probably going to be it as we're going to go into halftime. I don't think they're going to run anything else. 27-0 as we go into halftime, folks.
They're going to try to run one more, maybe.
Well,
let's see.
Surprise.
No, I don't think they're going to get it off.
Come on, man.
And 0.
Nope.
Oh, no, they got it off.
They got it off.
Yeah, they did get it off.
And they're going to get some yardage out of this one. He's running. And they're going to get him down around the 45.
Yeah, there we go.
Unknown reason why they did that. But anyway, 1st and 10 when we come back. 27-0. Lincoln County on top. Here, second half. Lincoln County coming out. Fortune Partridge will kick off to the Tigers as we get started here in the third quarter. Again, 27-0. Lincoln County on top.
We've been talking insurance, Leighton.
And, well, it's a good subject to talk about right now. Fortune Partridge got it all teed up. The Tigers will be going towards the gym. Good kickoff. Fall around the 10-yard line, and here come the Tigers. Got a hole there, and it closes up pretty fast. They get out around the 27-yard line. Be 1st and 10 Tigers, ball on the 27. Again, 11:48 left to go here in the third. We're just getting started in the second half. 27-0. Lincoln County on top.
Man, how big is that, those 2 field goals we took at the beginning where we could have a running clock right now? If we would have got in the end zone we could be home 4-10.
Oh, man. We still might.
Yeah, we still might.
We got to go for 2, though, man. If we score again, we got to go for 2.
So here we go. Wilkes County comes out on offense, not able to do much tonight. Quarterback takes the snap in the shotgun. It's going to be a handoff. He goes around the right side, and it's going to be about a 9-yard pickup that time.
And number 8's a strong running back. He's the one that ran the ball back on the kickoff for the Tigers when they got that good field position. He's a strong running back.
Yeah, that quarterback taking a long time on these option plays, deciding if he's going to keep or give it. That time paid off on a 9-yard gain. So 2nd and 1, ball is up to the 36-yard line. This time they got 2 wideouts to the left. Quarterback in the shotgun takes the snap. Oh, still sticking it in there so long. See, he's giving our defense time to get there, and it's going to be a loss of about 2 on the play.
Couldn't wind it out there. He just needed to wind it a little bit, and he couldn't get around that corner.
Yeah, well, the quarterback, it's an option play where he puts it in his running back's stomach, and then he gets the chance to decide. Well, they're going to say, yeah, he picked up 1.
Yeah,
I
picked
thought he
up
lost
enough
2.
for a first down. Yeah.
So it's just enough for a first down. Ball's on the 37-yard line. But the quarterback's taking so long to make his decision, it's giving our defense plenty of time to get there to make these plays. Quarterback takes the snap. That time it's a straight handoff up the middle, right across his right guard and center, and it's going to be a pickup of 5, and he's going to get to the 42-yard line. 2nd down, 5 to go.
So 3 good runs so far to start out the second half for the Tigers, as they've gotten positive yardage so far with 3 plays.
Clock is moving in the second half. 10 minutes to go. Lincoln County up 27-0 if you're just joining us. It's been all Lincoln County tonight. Quarterback in the shotgun, takes the snap, hands it off to his running back again, right across that same dive play across his guard and center. It's going to be a pickup of about 4 more, and it's going to make it 3rd and 1. Just short of the first down as they're getting near midfield now. They're at the 47-yard line.
So taking some time off this clock as we're almost at 9 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. 3 minutes gone just like that.
This time they come out 2 wideouts to the right. Quarterback takes the shotgun snap.
Fumble.
And it's a fumble again.
And the quarterback got it back.
I mean, it has been fumble all night long.
Kelby Glaze with another sack.
Yes, Kelby Glaze on the sack, and they're going to get it they're going to take the ball all the way back to the 39-yard line. So it's going to be a loss of about 8 on the play. It's going to be 4th and 9, and they're going to have to punt it away.
So the Tigers come out running the ball and get positive yardage there until the end when it's 3rd and short, and they're going to have to, after the loss on the play, they're going to have to punt it away to the Devils. So 8:50 left to go here in the third quarter. Again, 27-0 Lincoln County on top. Looks like Makai Wade down around the 25-yard line, waiting on the rugby-style kick. He's going to field it. Not cleanly, but he gets some blocks, and he's all the way down to the 44-yard line. So good return there, and he took a shot.
Yeah, big hit.
He took a big hit there.
Flag on the play. I just saw it.
And they're throwing it again. I don't know why he had to throw it twice, but he threw the flag twice.
I guess it's going to be a spot foul, so he had to get it to the spot. It took him 2 throws to get there.
Personal foul. What did he call there, Newberry? I couldn't really see.
It looked like an illegal shift motion.
Yeah, I don't know what that he put a fist and kind of put them together. I don't know what it was.
They're moving us all the way back, though. They're moving us back. They keep walking. They're past the 30 all the way down. I thought he said something about a personal foul.
Still walking.
It had to be a personal foul. He's all the way down to the 21-yard line. It could have been a spot foul, but he's all the way back at the 21-yard line.
Yeah,
so
his back's to us when he does the motion.
Yeah,
he's doing like an illegal shift, but David said he's doing something with his fist. We can't see it.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 21. 8:28 left to go in the ball game. Third quarter. Makai Wade under center. No, that's Huff. Huff is under center after Makai took that shot.
Yeah, they might be giving Makai a break after that big hit.
Ball carrier look like Jonathan Norman, number 1 for a short gain.
Wade is all right. He's coming back in.
All right. So a 2-yard gain going to make it 2nd and 8 for the Red Devils. Kyle Wade comes back in. Devils come up to the line. Number 9 comes in, Walker Thornton at wide receiver. We're going toward Lillian Sims. Makai Wade goes back. He's looking. He's got a man. He's got Walker Thornton out there, and he's got Walker Thornton.
Oh, man, it would have been a great catch.
Walker Thornton with the dive and almost completed it in his hands. He could not hold on to it. Would have been a big play there for the Red Devils. Clock stops at 7:41, brings up 3rd and 8 for the Devils.
Almost a perfect throw. He put it just beyond his reach. Great attempt by Walker Thornton. He thought he came down with it, but the ground knocked it out of his hands.
So it'll be 3rd and 8 for the Red Devils. Hold on just a second.
Flag on the-
Timeout, Lincoln County. They got a clock issue, or I think they wanted the play clock reset on an incomplete pass or something, but they were giving this referee on this side all he wanted to hear.
So Lincoln County calls a timeout with 7:41 left to go here in the third quarter. We're going to pause and take it back to the station for one. Y'all come on back to us. 98.7 FM, Lincoln County Broadcast Network. So Lincoln County back out. 3rd and 8, 7:41 left to go on the clock. Again, we're up 27-0. Makai Wade under center, one wide receiver out to the right. Going to come man in motion. They're going to pitch it off. Here comes Kelby Glaze. Kelby Glaze trying to get around that side, and he's not going to quite make it.
It's going to be close, though. He's going to be right. They may give it to him.
He's going to be short.
It's a left foot spot that he's giving them.
So 4th down, it's going to be 4th and short. I mean,
I don't think
I'd
they're
say
gonna
a
play it
half
away.
a yard, but are they going to go for it?
I think they'll go for it.
I think the Devils are going to go for it. So ball right on the 30-yard line, 4th and short for the Devils. It's less than a yard. Clock at 7:19 and rolling. Devils are going to do it. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Makai Wade under center, tight set, foot to foot and toe to toe. He goes straight up the gut and
another 5-yard sneak.
At least 3 or 4 yards on the sneak, and will give us enough for a first down. They're going to pull us all the way out to the 32-yard line. So 1st and 10 at the 32.
That is a picture of how we've controlled the offensive line on our side of the ball. I mean, they push them back every play.
All right.
The boss is leaving the building. The boss is leaving the building.
Cats away, the mice will play. Makai Wade, 1st and 10, ball on the 33. Makai Wade going to hand it off. No, Makai Wade's going to keep it. The Magic Man's got it. He's making his move all the way up to the 42-yard line. Good quarterback sneak there by Makai on the quarterback option. And he's going to be close to a first down. Going to be a 2nd and a yard. I want to give a shout out right quick to my Uncle Bud's listening in Grovetown down in Sugar Creek. Uncle Bud's coming up to Lincoln tomorrow. We got to put out some more signs, get ready for this election. He's going to come join by 8 o'clock in the morning. Makai Wade under center. Correction, that's Huff under center. He hands off to, was that Harris? Elam, Christian Elam, number 3. And will be enough for a Lincoln County first down. Big gain there by Elam of about 9 yards up the middle.
It's getting chilly up here lately.
It is. The arms is getting chilly. Ball on the 48-yard line. 1st and 10 Lincoln County, almost close to that diamond, close to that LC. Huff under center. Huff's going to pitch it out. And here comes number 9.
Oh, almost broken. No, that was Kelby.
Number 8, Kelby.
Yeah, he had one man to beat, and it would have been a touchdown, but still a big gain, about 15 yards on the carry.
So a big play there by Kelby Glaze as we'll have another first down. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Old school sweep play that time.
Oh, yeah, just a little sweep. Clock running, 5:14. Again, 27-0 here in the third. Huff again under center. This time 2 wide receivers out to the left, going towards Lillian Sims. He's going to hand it back in to Mr. Elam. Christian Elam straight up the gut, the fullback, all the way to the 31-yard line. So good gain there, 4 yards for Elam. And again, Lincoln County playing the slow game. Just methodical. going to spot him at the 32. Huff comes in from the sideline. 2nd and 7 for the Red Devils. Huff back up to center. One wide receiver. Again, Huff. He's going to hand it off again. Here comes number 2. And number 2's got a speed on him. Makai Wade out of the backfield as a running back.
Yeah.
And Makai Wade scores a touchdown. Rushing touchdown for Makai Wade. Great play there by Huff to Wade. Unusual circumstances. Wade was lined up in the backfield as a running back. And touchdown city for Makai Wade on a rushing touchdown. That took us about 30 yards.
Took me a second to figure out if it was
I
actually
know, I
Makai
was like,
because I thought maybe they had taken him out to just, rest him a little bit. But there he was at running back.
So 33-0. 4:10 left to go here in the third quarter. Lincoln County still pouring it on them. Forts and Partridge up. Man, it's good.
They didn't go for you too, Leighton.
Over there in Billy McCourt's yard somewhere. And nothing.
Lincoln County crowd staying around pretty good in the stands over there.
Yeah.
Stand out a little bit on this side, but all in all, pretty good on both sides. Forts and Partridge kicks it away. It's a low line kick that time. It's going to be taken at about the 12-yard line. And he finds a big seam, and he's going to get across the 35 up to the 37-yard line.
So big play there for the Red Devils. They get ready to go back on defense. I want to give a shout out to Miss Carol Cox sitting at home listening to us online in the living room. She's having a little issue with her kneecap, but we hope she gets better real soon. And we just appreciate her out there listening online. It's a different age. Everybody listening online. We appreciate it. I hope she gets better soon. Thank you, Miss Carol.
So 1st and 10 on the 37-yard line. Lincoln County up 34-0 with 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Washington takes the snap, and we're going to wrap him up in the background. Kelby Glaze again all the way back at the 31-yard line. It's going to be a loss of 5 on the play. Again, the handoffs are so slow. They're doing a lot of option.
What's the name of them? What's the name of them people? The WWF people with the animal cruelty thing.
With the animal cruelty.
Worldwide Foundation. I don't know.
Oh, the ones that just took the letters back. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They're going to be over here. They're going to be protesting. They're going to come get us for beating these Tigers to death. We beat them to death. Man.
Yeah, I just watched the the documentary about Vince McMahon. I didn't even know about that until I watched it. Oh, so 2nd down, 15 to go. Another tackle for loss. Lincoln County got a lot of those tonight. Quarterback takes the snap. That time he makes a quick decision, and you can see the difference as the quarterback keeps it up the middle instead of taking so long to decide whether he's going to hand it off. And he's going to pick up about 9 on the play. It's going to make it 3rd and manageable, 3rd and about 7 to go. And Walker Thornton gets up limping a little bit.
Knee's just a little cold. He'll be all right.
So big 3rd down here again for Lincoln County. Taking their time. Clock down below 10 seconds now. Quarterback in the shotgun, 2 wide outs to the right. Quarterback takes the snap, goes back to pass. Looking, and it's probably going. It's pass. Pass deflected by Walker Thornton and C.J. Cripe, both there to make the play. I thought Walker was going to come away with interception right there, but he didn't go for the interception. He went for the knockdown. He swatted at the ball, but good defense either way. It's going to make it 4th down, 8 to go. And with 2:17, the clock stops. Lincoln County up 34-0, and Washington's going to kick it away. And if we can get one more score here, we get that running clock moving.
Yep. Well, forget the fourth quarter.
Looks like Johnny's mathematical equation may.
Yeah, 28-0. He said that Georgia High School predicted, but what does it mean if it gets to the fourth quarter?
I think the clock will start running as soon as we go up 35 is what I thought. I thought it was automatic in the second half whenever you get 35 up.
They just need to give us a point.
They took 4 from us right there in the corner of the end zone.
I'm sure Washington would love it if they do that.
And so Washington punts it away. Lincoln County's just going to let it fall dead at just inside the 30 at about the 29-yard line.
So 1st and 10, Lincoln County, ball on the 29. Again, 34-0, 2:06 left to go here at Larry Campbell Stadium, Billy Bufford Field. 378 war. Hadn't seemed much like a war tonight, but there's always next year.
This will make a pretty good little streak of wins for
It
Lincoln
is.
County.
We'll
What are we
6-0. We'll be
6-0.
6-0.
Wow.
Yep, 6-0 for Lincoln County. It's been a long time.
Oh, I meant against Washington.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
What will this be in a row? This is we don't win
3 or 4? Is it 4?
Yeah, I was thinking 4 or 5, but maybe it is just 4.
Huff under center. He's going to hand off. No, he's going to keep it himself. Huff getting around the side. He took a lick there around the 34-yard line. Gets right back up. He got upended there for a few minutes. Good pickup of about 4 yards. Going to make it 2nd and 6 for the Red Devils. Again, clock running, 11:48 left to go here in the third as we're trying to push it on to the finish line. And some of the Tiger faithful have headed towards the door, trying to get to McDonald's before they close. And here comes Kevin Glad. He's got a flag on the play for a hold. Lincoln County had handed, and it will be a hold, but move us back. We'll be 2nd down, but it'll be 2nd down and probably about 16. And Lincoln County again continues to get flags, on inopportune moments. And John puts his hoodie on. What you got for me down there, Newberry?
Looks like got a few new numbers out there. There's still some of the linemen are still in, but we're getting some different wide receivers and running backs in. Other than that, you think it's cold over there? It's real cold down here.
I see y'all still got the stands full on that side. The Lincoln County faithful kind of staying put.
Good thing you still got all that hair on your head keeping you warm.
Exactly right.
I'm telling you, these headphones are pretty warm. They keep my ears warm. and the problem is they ain't even got cold. You don't even know what we're talking about. Here comes Lincoln County going to hand it off, 2nd down. Hand off to number 8, Kelby Glaze for maybe a gain of a yard before he gets stopped.
I will say 74, I don't know the boy's name. He come running off and he had a hold of his
Jeremiah Johnson.
He had a hold of his right collarbone or shoulder or something, but he must be okay. He's standing up over here, but he's not in the game right now.
Jeremiah Johnson, hopefully he'll be all right. I don't think Lincoln County's going to run another play. I think they're going to let the clock run out here in the 3rd quarter. As the play clock is on our side, we about five seconds difference. And I think Lincoln County will just let it run. And they will. Waiting on the horn. There it goes. So at the end of 34, the days afterwards when nobody had power and got their businesses up and going, we want to appreciate them for that. Lincoln County Huff's going to hand it off, and here comes Jonathan Norman as he got a good run there on 3rd down. Going to be close. He's going to be about 2 yards short. Good, almost 15-yard gain there. Correction, about a 13-yard gain. Going to be about 2.5 yards short. Going to be 4th down for Lincoln County.
Washington has an injured player down.
Good punt there for Stewart. My goodness.
It's a 62-yard punt, Leighton.
I told you 59 yards. I told you
62 yards if I just did the math right.
So 62 yards for Jonathan Stewart. Stewart.
That took a big
59
bounce.
yards. I heard him say 59 yards earlier. So.
Yeah, he was prophesying.
So Stewart with the big play there.
He's a judge and a prophet.
Yeah, Spencer Stewart. Spencer Stewart's done a great job this year and the last 2 years with punting the ball. Our special teams have been lights out.
He just walked by me and said, look at that. I got it. I got
it. Good roll there.
We'll text his dad. I know they like that one.
A big punt there by Spencer Stewart.
So they come out, Washington comes out on offense, 2 wideouts to the left. Quarterback takes the snap, hands it off to his running back. Oh, big hole opens up, and we just wrap him up. 1 man left to beat, but he wraps him up at the 25-yard line.
That number 8's quick. I mean, that's a running back. I mean, he is really quick.
Aiden Deutschel and Walker Thornton both on the tackle. They were the last line of defense. So it's going to be 1st and 10 on the 24-yard line. Two wideouts to the left. Quarterback takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to his running back. Same play across the guard and the tackle. The guard and the center, and he's going to pick up about 9 that time. It's going to be 2nd down, 1 to go.
One thing I want to add to it, thinking Clyde's and Fast Times, I want to thank, back in the hurricane, I do want to thank all Lincoln County first responders, the road department people that volunteered and got out there with the trucks and chainsaws. That was why we were able to get a lot of the services back here so quickly, is because we had volunteers out there working the roads and the state roads and the county roads and getting them cleared. So we want to thank all those guys too, volunteer fire department people, again, road department people, just plain people, everyday people with chainsaws and trucks out there moving trees. Hamilton Dawkins came down my road at daybreak with a big piece of equipment and cleared out the whole road.
Yeah.
People like that's did a great job during the storm and helping us get back quicker than I think most other places, because we were able to get out there and get them roads cleared off.
Washington-Wilkes just had about a 7-yard run for a 1st down. It's going to be 1st and 10 on the 40 now. Lincoln County up 34-0 here in the 4th quarter. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Quarterback takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to his running back, and he's fighting. He's still fighting, and they're going to give him about 2 on the play. 2nd down, 8 to go. Ball is down at the 42-yard line. Going towards Lillian Sims right now are the Tigers, trying to leave here without an egg on the scoreboard. I see Nictavius Kane back in. I haven't seen him play tonight. I know he's been injured the last few weeks, but he's back on the field. Good to see his number back out there. One of our starters typically. Quarterback takes the snap, fakes the handoff to his running back. Quarterback keeps it. He's still trying to push forward, and he's going to get it across the 45 to the 46. It's going to make it 3rd down, 4 to go. Clock moving. Not fast enough, but it is moving. 9:29. We might be home by 10. Layton might be home by 10. I won't be.
I live right
Chamberlain
down.
Ferry Road, you can't get there at 10. Wilkes County has a player go down, I think, with a cramp. They were just getting to the line of scrimmage, so they're going to call a timeout on the field at 7:04 left to go in the ball game. Lincoln County up 34-0. So while they take an injury timeout, we'll take a timeout and hear from one of our sponsors. So we'll be right back with you in just a moment on the Lincoln County Broadcast Network. So here we go. Clock is moving now. Under 7 minutes now. Washington-Wilkes comes out with 2 wideouts to the right. Quarterback's in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Rolls to his right, looking to pass. Rolling. Now he's going to tuck it and run, and he's going to be brought down right at the line to gain.
I think they're going to give it to him.
They are going to get it. That was a really good spot. They gave him about a 1.5 yards past the line to gain. I don't think he got that far, but at this point we'll let them have it. So it's going to be 1st and 10, ball on the 49-yard line. They are in Lincoln County territory. It's a Lincoln County defense trying to there's a flag on the play.
Holding call.
Yeah,
Holding call.
Didn't even see that. So now, never mind. Scratch that. They're going to move them back all the way back to the, 36-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and about 14 to go now. That hurt.
Washington seems like they've been behind the 8 ball all night long.
So Quarterback in the shotgun, 2 wideouts to the right. Takes the snap, rolls to his right again, looking to pass, rolling. And he's going to be sacked way in the backfield. Number 75, Charles Jean Charles, who's had a great game today. Wouldn't be surprised next week if he wasn't the 44 strong player of the week. Several players deserve it today. Kelby Glaze.
Got a flag on the play again. Tell you what.
It's a holding, and they're going to decline it because it was a loss of about 9 yards. See where they spot. Actually, it's a loss of 11 yards.
Be 4th down.
4th and a mile.
They almost back in rail. So 4th and a long ways. Under 5 minutes left to go here in the 4th. Again, 34-0 on them Tigers. Lincoln County getting ready to get the ball back. Wilkes County will punt the ball.
And this time they do a spread formation again for the punt team. Last time they did this is when they did the rugby kick. Every time they came in tight, they did a regular punt. Let's see.
High weight around the 45-yard line. Let's see what we got.
It is a rugby kick. Not as good as the last one.
They're going to let it bounce. And the ball will roll around the 40-yard line. So 1st and 10, Lincoln County on the 40-yard line.
I know you're not supposed to beat up on some of your own. I hate it for Alex by looking at the scoreboard, but it's a lot better doing this than it is when Bryan County comes to town and we let one of our own beat up on us. Right?
Yeah, exactly. We like this a whole lot better. So 4:26 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Lincoln County will have it 1st and 10. Ball on the 42.
All new numbers in off the bench.
Oh, yeah. Keener in at quarterback, number 18. So Lincoln County comes out. One wide receiver out to the right, going toward the gym. Go hand it off up the middle. Didn't get a number on the player. It looks like number 34, Caleb Walker for the carry. Carry of 1, going to be 2nd and 9 as we're now down under 4 minutes. And Lincoln County will kind of try to stretch this out a little bit. Trevin Keener up to the line with the Red Devils. One wide receiver out to the right. Getting tight set for the Red Devils. Got a man in motion to go hand it off. Number 25, Jacoby Moss. Good cutback there. Good run by Jacoby Moss.
It was. He was running east-west and saw a little lane and cut back up into that lane and was able to pick up about 5 yards.
So a good pickup there. Going to bring up third and 4. Clock now about 3 minutes left to go. They're going to call it 3rd and 6. Ball on the 47-yard line. Again, one wide receiver out to the left. Here comes Keener. He's going to hand it off to number 11, Gartrell. Gartrell, maybe they're going to give it, they're going to give him a couple yards. Going to bring up 4th and 3. So 4th and 3, let's see what the Red Devils are going to do. They're going to go for it. I don't see Stewart coming in, Spencer Stewart, so they're going to, looks like they're going to go for it.
Over here standing beside me.
So Lincoln County, 4th and about 3. One wide receiver out to the right. Keener under center. Got a man in motion. They're trying to draw him off.
I think that was the whole goal. I think the goal was to try to draw him off the whole time.
And Lincoln County's going to call a timeout. Going to leave one in their pocket. So they're going to take a timeout. We're going to take our last timeout of the night. We're going to throw it back to the station for our last commercial break. 98.7 FM, Lincoln County Broadcasting. And welcome back, Lincoln County Red Devil fans. And if you're just joining us, if you're just thumbing through the stations by mistake, it's 34-0, Lincoln County on top here in Lincoln. 378 War. They're going to stay in there on offense. Got a man in motion. They're going to pull him back. Jacoby Moss. Keener under center. He's going to hand it off to Jacoby. Jacoby Moss trying to make his way. He's close to the line, depending on where they spot him.
Oh, he's got it.
He pushes his way through.
What a run.
So big first down for Lincoln, and that's probably going to square us up as we're going to probably run the clock out. So 1st and 10, Lincoln County. And now the good times roll as we're going to roll this clock on out.
Give credit. Did you say Jacoby Moss on that one?
Jacoby Moss.
Give credit to Jacoby. He made that happen.
So ball on the 46th. The last 4 yards of it, he had the whole Tiger defense on him. And we're going in for the victory formation. And he's going to take a knee. Keener takes a knee. We're going to have to do it one more time. And then we're going to hand it down to the man with the plan, Newberry. And then we're going to say goodnight.
I'm going to see if I can get with him after the handshake.
All right, he's probably going to have to hike it one more time after this. Yeah, he's going to have to hike it. I don't know. They may not make him. We're good. And so as the clock runs out, it runs out on the Tigers as they got to go back up 378 with a big L on the chest. As the Tigers will be 3-4 for the season. And Lincoln County rolls in. We'll be rolling into Greensboro next Friday night, 6-0. As we stand atop the region, us in Greene County. And don't forget, they're at the end of the year, the last game of the season, regular season, on November 1st. We will meet here in Lincoln, which will most likely square up your region play. There's two destinies right there for Greene County and Lincoln County to see who's going to win the region. And I'm going to wait on Newberry to give me the sign.
I got eyes on him. He just keeps walking.
All right, well, keep your eyes on him.
Hey, Coach, can I get you one more time? Excuse me. So come out of halftime there, had a little pep in our step there. I think we played a little more disciplined ball. What do you think about our second half?